There comes a time in life when the noise quiets, when the mirrors show more wisdom than youth, and when the world, though moving fast, seems to slow down just enough for you to finally hear your own voice. And sometimes, that voice isn't kind. It says, you're not needed anymore. You've passed your prime. You didn't do enough. You should have been more. But let me tell you something. That voice is not the truth. It's just old echoes of a world that measured you by how busy you were, how useful, how productive. Now that you've stepped into a season where the calendars are emptier and the phones ring less often, the real question begins to surface. Do I still respect myself when the world stops clapping? And the answer, Moha, is a journey. Because self-respect isn't given. It's not handed out by society or family or success. It's something you build, brick by brick, word by word, choice by choice, especially now after 60 when it matters more than ever. You see, you've already lived enough to know this. The world will not always honor you. People may forget your efforts, the spotlight may move, but your soul, your worth, your dignity does not fade with age. If anything, now is the time to reclaim it. So how do you build self-respect after 60? You begin with one simple truth. You matter, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are someone who has endured storms. You've lost people you loved. You've made sacrifices no one saw. You've held back tears in moments of silence. You've smiled for others when your own heart was heavy. That's not weakness. That's power. That's character. That's self-respect, earned. But sometimes we forget our own strength. So remind yourself, stand in front of a mirror, not to judge, but to honor. Look into your own eyes and say, I am proud of how far I've come. Forgive yourself for the mistakes you made. No one reaches 60 without scars, but each one tells a story of survival, of learning, of becoming. And if you're still standing, still breathing, still searching, then you are still growing. That too is worthy of respect. Self-respect also means setting boundaries, even now. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. You don't have to attend every argument you're invited to. You are allowed to choose peace. You are allowed to say no, and you are allowed to prioritize your joy. Start doing things for yourself, not for approval, not for applause, but because it makes you feel good. Take a walk in the early morning sun. Wear clothes that make you feel powerful. Read books that feed your mind. Say kind things to yourself out loud. Talk to your inner child. Tell them, I've got you now. Because you do. You've spent decades taking care of everyone else. Now, it's time to take care of the one person you've often neglected. You. Self-respect means eating well, not just to live, but to thrive. It means resting when you're tired and moving when your soul feels stagnant. It means surrounding yourself with people who lift you, not drain you. It means walking away from conversations that make you feel small and walking toward people who see your light even when you don't. And above all, self-respect after 60 means knowing deep in your bones that your best years are not behind you. They are here, now, in this breath, in this moment. It's never too late to honor yourself, to raise your standards, to believe that you deserve kindness from others and from yourself. And if you've spent your life being hard on yourself, let this be the day you stop. Speak to yourself the way you would to someone you love. You deserve that. You always have. Because the truth is, Moha, you are still becoming, still unfolding, still capable of joy, change, laughter, learning, and love. Respect isn't something we find in the eyes of others. It begins inside, in the way we talk to ourselves when no one is watching. So today, stand tall, smile at your reflection, write yourself a love letter if you have to, and say with boldness, I respect the person I am, I honor the life I've lived, and I will continue to walk this path, head held high, because you've earned it. And if this message spoke to your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Evergreen Wisdom, a place where your journey is respected, your voice is valued, and your heart is always welcome.